Hello, and today on What Happened To, it's Dele Alli. Dele Alli was born in Milton Keynes on the 11th of April 1996. He's 24 and currently plays for Tottenham Hotspur. Previously, though, he did play for MK Dons, where he signed to Spurs for £5 million. And recently, we've got to admit, he's fallen out of Jose Mourinho's favour. So, what's next for Dele Alli, and what happened to him? Well, that's what I'm going to be looking at today. He used to play at MK Dons. He was in the academy since 2007 up to 2011. That's when he signed on professionally, and he stayed there until 2015, making himself a pretty substantial player in League 1 and 2. And that's when Spurs decided to fork out the £5 million to get him permanently. And that's where the story starts ultimately. He made his debut on the 8th of August against Manchester United, and he scored his first goal against Leicester City. That marked the start of his Tottenham career, where in his first season, the 2015-16 season, he scored 10 goals and got 9 assists. And as well in that season, he did make his first England debut, of course coming off the bench, just like he did for his Premier League debut. But in his first England start, well, that was against France, and he rifled home a brilliant goal. I'm sure you can find it if you would like to see it. And talking of brilliant goals, he also scored that amazing goal in their FA Cup triumph against Crystal Palace. So yeah, it wasn't a bad first year for Ali. After such a successful season last season, Dele Alli had to live up to the expectations the next, and really he did do that well. He made his first Champions League start in the 16-17 season, as well as featuring in the Premier League Team of the Year and winning the PFA Player of the Year, so not too bad. It was another good year from Dele Alli, whereas the next 2017-18 season, he wasn't quite as consistent, but was still playing well. He was still a very good player that everyone recognised, everyone knew. And yeah, Mauricio Pochettino was using him to his best at this time. Next season was 18-19, where Dele Alli was kind of pushed back into more of a centre midfield role as opposed to the attacking midfield role he had been playing the previous few seasons. And it wasn't too bad of a season. Again, a bit average for his standard, of course. And then, of course, last season, COVID-19 hit, which meant that his season was kind of stopped. At the beginning, he did have a hamstring injury, which made him obviously sit the first part of the season out. Yeah, and that's when Mauricio Pochettino left. So at the back end of the 2019-20 season, he was playing as more of an attacking midfield role under Jose Mourinho, which gave him the freedom to play with Harry Kane, putting the balls through and whatnot up front. So yeah, this season completely left out by Mourinho. Only played 4 times, I believe, in the Premier League, and it's not looking good. His future is really not clear. Hello, it's February the 2nd, and Dele Alli is still at Tottenham. His move didn't go through. It could be because of Lo Celso's injury. We just need him for backup. But it's not happened. It's looking like it could turn into one of the Jadon Sancho kind of transfers. It looks like it's going to happen. It doesn't. Then it's left to the next window completely, and it just carries on in that cycle. And I do feel sorry for Ali, because if he wants to improve and get better and ultimately play for England again. So, conclusion time. What happened to Dele Alli? Well, obviously his PSG move hasn't gone through, and that could be because of Lo Celso's injury. Could also be because Tottenham couldn't find a replacement on transfer deadline day, so they couldn't let him go. But if we're looking more in depth, I think that the 2 major factors that keep Ali out of the Tottenham side is inconsistency and injury. And both kind of link together, because when he's injured, not playing, can't get any better, and he can't improve in training, so obviously he's not going to be first name on the team sheet, and it also gives other people, the players, chances to impress where Ali is absent. So what happened to Dele Alli? I think it's inconsistency and injury for him, and it's a shame because I think he was a good player. Some may think he's overrated, but I don't think so. I think he's a good player, and really I hope he does get back to his best for him and for the club that he's playing for. So thank you for watching this episode of What Happened To. Try guess who we've got next. It's a player who is just moved on loan in the Premier League and is playing for England. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next episode. Bye.